Alright, I'm gonna lay here. The Union just got across the bridge. They lost the flag. I was dealing with some stuff in the Discord. I'm Lt.terkoiz the 9th Corps, and this is the Sunday Funday EU event. Zoo, zoo, zoo. Looks like the Union was able to get across with the flag. And we'll see what happens here. Let's do some roll call. We got First Lieutenant Kai from 7th Texas. On CQB, you got Captain Jam. You've got Zhao Panama. Zio.
Did we get
from
them?
the 2 Corps. Oh, I didn't think they were showing up today. We have Uncle leading 9th. We have Foxy leading MWB. You got Lucian on IB, and you got British on 36th. And so, this is fairly decent for the Union. They were able to get across the bridge. Gotta turn off the timer save. Sorry about that. And here we are. CSA is. Oh, CSA is going. I think CSA is going to dislodge this Union group. It looks close though. The Union might be able to hold it. Oh, Union held it for now.
Hold the door.
Union held the line for now.
Get that flag. Where's that flag down? Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick up that flag.
On Burnside's bridge, the attackers have a pretty good chance at winning. Usually, they have.
What are they doing?
Some good battery positions. So if this battery can do some work on the guys on the hill, that's big. Here comes 9th Corps. Couple of guys from 9th Corps. Uncle Dragon gets blasted.
Keep going left.
Run.
Zigzag. There's some maneuvers.
Oh, Gamer's here. Heck yeah. Good man.
I'd stick with Lucian instead.
No, dude, you know what? I'm gonna keep this.
Move it up. Move it up. Move it up.
Don't put forward march.
On the road. Farmer up. Farmer up.
9th Corps is forming up on the road. Another.
They all right over there, boys.
Ooh, they could go.
Moving. Keep moving up.
It looks like CSA is making a move on this Union group up the hill. If 9th Corps hits him in the side, here comes 36th to hit him in the side. 9th Corps is coming to support now. I think the Union has this flank. This CSA group here could clean up the battle. This CSA group from 7th Texas could clean up the battle and sweep in with an envelop. Could hit this side of the Union and sweep down the hill and push the rest of the Union down off this side of the hill. And it looks like that's probably what's going to happen. 36 is trying, 9th Corps is trying, but there's just too many CSA guys. Or is there? This battle is kind of going in the Union favor. Surprisingly, I thought the numbers were on the CSA side. Perhaps it's the fact that the flags are so close to the front line here. The reinforcements are just piling up so fast. There's only 2 CSA flags here, where there's oh, well, the Union thinks they lost. The Union. Oh shit! That's a mistake from that flag.
Come to me, brother.
There's no way to get it back up. And now all the Union guys are going to spawn in the river. So, anyone who spawns in the river is stuck in the river.
Oh.
What is happening?
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Oh, there's a way up! Oh my goodness! He found a way up! I was unaware that there was a way up.
Lucian?
Alright, 9th Corps, rally over here.
You learned something else. You learned something new. So, to be schooled by, this is where you get up. Right here, you see this little rock? If you ever find yourself falling in here, find a little rock, this one right here, and you can climb up. I will try to remember that for the future. It looks like there's not any other rocks to do that on, so that looks like a good place, good little reference point. This little rock in the, like, get this guy, and he gets up. I'm surprised the Union was able to keep their flags up and hold the ground on this side of the river.
Yes, puppy.
Okay, Midwest. Are they ready?
In the face, up quick.
Might need to form right a bit, so bounce there.
Alright, we are good together, I think. We're full strength, full strength. Alright, boys, with me. Keep that line, keep that vessel line.
Right face.
Sorry about this. I'm preoccupied tonight.
Right in front of you.
Alright, back to the game. Sorry about that. Oh, looks like we were watching something. This is interesting. As you can see, the Union's kind of Dragon's pistol. Let's see how good he can do with it. Well, he tried. Here comes the rest of the Union. Flag goes down at the front line. I think this is a good charge, especially if they keep the flags close. If they can keep the whole team together and the flags close, as people spawn, they'll see that they're winning the charge, and they'll see that they're in a good spot. If you have the flags too far back and you can't see what's happening on the front line, then
Off cap, boys, get off cap.
Get off the flag, get off the flag, get off the point, get off the point.
good volley from the CQB there.
The flag is There's a Yankee flag to the southeast.
They're charging left side.
CQB, shift it to the left!
Shift left.
CQB is getting closer to the fight. It's probably a good thing for the CSA. Though there is less of them here than there are Union. So let's look back towards CSA spawn. There's not many people coming back from there, so looks like Union is content on pulling back and going for a different attack. I'm gonna assume they're gonna come up this flank here and hit and cut off the retreat of the CSA. If I was them, that might be what I would do. If I had the information I have from the sky, like I do. But on the ground, you might just do what you did last time. Just come straight to the quarter. Though I would expect a big wide flank. British, I'm expecting him to bring 36th up. And if he can come towards here and get most of the CSA to shift to the right to meet him, then the rest of the Union can come and hit him in their side as they're shifting. There's plenty of things that can happen, it just has to happen all at once. And it looks like 9th is going first. It's this 9th. Dragon, like normal, Dragon being in the front, getting killed. I think 9th Corps holds here would be strong position to hold. They might get shot down, but what it does is kind of fixes the CSA there. And we'll see if the rest of the Union can come in and do anything about it.
I'm bleeding.
If the flag is moving up,
We're fucked.
So there's one company that moved to meet 36th. The CSA did not overreact, so there still is a strong point right here of consolidation of CSA units here. Now 9th Corps is moving up even further. They should be outnumbered.
Can we use this cannon?
Well, yes, actually we can. But we are not infantry crew.
Shite.
I get it.
No, in the game we're infantry, so we can. Hold your fire, hold your shots, hold your shots, hold your shots.
That was a fucking officer.
To the right.
Let's go, boys.
Break low.
I killed a fucking officer for you.
Go, 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 go. Zeus, come on.
Alright, sorry. Oh, I just watched 9th Corps. Well, I didn't watch. I was alt-tabbed out, but it looks like... was that 9th Corps? 9th Corps over here. Let's go watch the CSA here. They now have shifted to meet 36th. CSA has. So 9th Corps is alone by themselves. They are not going to be doing much, except for if they do somehow... excuse me. If they get through the field and get on the flank of the CSA group, which they are going to do. They're going to take advantage of it right now. This should be a good charge from the Union here. 9th Corps should be able to clean it up. 9th Corps should be able to, even though they're a small group here, they have the flank. They should be able to do something about it. Go 9th Corps! They're gonna have to charge. Someone's yelling zoo zoo zoo. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Zoo zoo zoo. And now 9th Corps is just gonna go cap, which makes sense. It looks like the CSA lost this charge over here, and the Union will have time to cap, I believe. Oh, they're losing flags though, so maybe 9th Corps should come in and clean this up. And that's what he's going to do. He's saying, come clean this up. Now this is up to... Oh, they took the point. My bad. I'm bad at looking at that. That was a quick match. I was kind of distracted. I've got some administrative duties going on right now, but yes, that was a good match. And looking at this, we see what we missed is the way across the bridge, and this is a really well played plan by the Union. I'm surprised they never got pushed out of the bank, and on this map, if you never get pushed out of the embankment, you're kind of gonna win. You got so many tickets, so much ticket advantage on this map that it's just the defense needs to push you out a couple times. The Union took less casualties than the CSA. As attackers, that was a well done attack by the Union. And we'll skip forward to the next round.
Game. Take aim.
Alright, here we are. We're on Hagerstown Turnpike. We're at map 2 of the EU Sunday Funday. Looks like sides are swapped. The Union is making a big push on the Union left. IB's followed back. from CQB's volley there. Uncle Dragon's leading 9th, Harkin leading 1st Delaware, Lucian leading IB, Jeff leading 36th. You got Kevin on the battery, you've got Sir Nigel Gearsley on that battery there, you got 1st Lieutenant Kai leading 7th Texas, you got Tigers, Zao Panama leading at 2 Corps, you got Jam leading CQB today, and that's roll call real quickly. This is a pretty popular spot to be as the Union nowadays. I do think it's pretty nice here, coming out and fighting over this this side so you can early cap. So you're really close to the cap here as the Union. If they get any of these groups pushed down, they could easily take the point in early cap.
Back it up.
Seventh Texas here, taking on nice skirmishing line, fighting the MWB. You got 9th Corps kind of hanging out in the back on the hill as kind of a reserve force waiting to help out. It looks like this is going to be the side that they're going to help out on. This should put their numbers almost 2-1 against that Union group over here. So this shootout should be in favor of the CSA. The CSA is on defense though. So any amount of tickets they lose, if they lose the fight, then they're going to be behind at tickets. But they should be able to win that fight. There's a one man kind of running up solo, trying to die. It looks like. Oh no, he's running away. You got CQB bringing up a gun to come shoot this big line of CSA in the back. So this CQB, this gun could be good. Kevin could make this work. If he gets it in the right spot, he could hit a lot.
Oh, one. Boys, crouch behind the rock.
Keep going, boys. Jumper. Up.
Rise.
All the first lieutenant, let's go.
Keep going, boys.
Keep going, boys. Come on.
Union's kind of making a full retreat. I think they're going to try to push this. I think if they can coordinate this with with Kevin there on the battery, if the battery hits this line at the same time these men try to go for a charge, then I think they could possibly dislodge that Union group. Now the rest of the CSA is kind of coming over, and this looks like these guys have kind of been either shot off or I don't know what. CSA is retaking this hill. They're going to wait on the other side of the hill for the Union. So this is really good reaction by the CSA. I'm surprised the Union decided to retreat so far. Though, they haven't really done much damage to the CSA here, ticket-wise. That could lead to the decision to come back to the hill and try to, maybe this was to force a melee, to force a closer fight, because with the CSA right here, they're gonna have no choice but to.
No surrender.
No choice but to be aggressive. This is the opposite of what I expected. This aggressive defense. Wow. 36th. Getting in there. Zoo, zoo, zoo. Good try. Ballsy. And here comes the rest of some CSA reinforcements to try to dislodge the rest of it. But man, that's going to cost some tickets for the CSA. But really, they got the numbers now. The CSA do. So the CSA should be able to clean this up, unless these two officers are really good with their pistols, which we'll see what happens. That one Union group that went over to the right side of the Union, that kind of cost them. But now, this could be a big opportunity for the Union to come hit some CSA guys in their back as they're really far aggressively forward. Like, if the Union comes in and wipes this CSA group, then that's good. So this is interesting. So the flags got far enough back as the Union that really being this aggressive and pushing them out like that, I think the CSA lost a lot of tickets there. And let's see it live on restart. So I think this is one of the game modes where you're live directly at 45. I don't think you have to wait till 43. I was alt-tabbed out in the beginning, but I believe under the assumption that I had 2 minutes. So perhaps, so it's almost been 10 minutes. CSA is battle ready still, so it's not that bad. CSA did lose the majority of their tickets, almost half of their morale stage in that charge, that aggressive defense there. So if Union can force another option like that from the CSA. Also, the retreat this way makes sense, but your team was over here. So if the two flags and the rest of the Union had like retreated to a layered defense to their boys who were on the snake rail fence, I think the CSA would have lost a lot more tickets. Oh, and look, these guys silhouetted on the ridgeline. They're ridgelined. Should be easy shots for the Union. CSA's charging. This is what the Union wants. Well, perhaps not actually, because the Union's not going to win this charge.
Get that flag.
Not really a reason to get the flag. They'll pick it up. Don't if you chase too far, then you're just ready to put yourself. I'm surprised the CSA did not lose as many tickets as they did. They mostly died in formation, I guess. So let's say you got a 10-man line versus a 10-man line, and they're both then one of them's charging the other one. Whichever one wins first, or gets kills enough of the enemy that they get put in, that there's not enough of them to be in formation, then they are going to win the ticket exchange. So that's what happened here. That might have been an even fight. Perhaps CSA had more men, but as soon as there was 4 or less Union men, they died skirmishing, died out of line, and despite the ticket advantage that the Union has, that's the way they lost tickets, and that's why the CSA is still ahead in tickets, because they were able to kill them, a couple of men out of line and skirmishing after the end of that charge. So I believe the Union could have sat here and shot it out and been more effective. Shoot it out. If you can make the CSA charge your defended position, then that's you'll probably get more tickets that way. Otherwise, just running them back towards your men Your team might have been the smart answer. Though, your team is all the way on the other side of the field, so let's go see what's happening with the Union. The Union's taking over this Union left side again. Just looking through,
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
They're clumping up. They're clumping up.
So Union's going for a point. I think they're going to come stand on the corner of the fence here. I don't think there's enough Union to make this work. All that the CSA has to do is collapse from on all angles. They have these guys deep, these guys to the right, these guys to their left. And if they all collapse, if the CSA just collapse and reacts to this Union push like they are right now, you got Lucian coming in. He's going to use his pistol and pretty much, well, I guess he's not. Jam's going to use this pistol to defend this Union left from the CSA. But in that moment, they're getting charged in the back. This flag going down here is big. So if they can get, if the CSA gets a flag down up here on the point, like they have, now they can hold the point aggressively. And this flag is down for the next 4.5 minutes. So that is a lot of time the Union just lost if they are not able to recover these flags. This flag also could be defended. I don't think it's that big of a deal to defend this flag. I think in fact, bringing your whole CSA line over to this isn't the worst. Oh! Who is this? Lucian's about to get hit in the side by a 2-core. 2-core is going to charge Lucian here.
Look left, look left.
The flag gets out, I'm going to say hopefully, but it does not look like it got out.
On me, Midwest, we're going.
They did get the flag out. And now here is the rest of the CSA. I don't think they need to do this. I don't think they needed to make this aggressive defense. But if it works, it works. The CSA, I think, got the better of that initial engagement. But now it's up to the pistols. We'll see what Jam can do. Jam and Panama. Lucian has his pistol though, so let's see. CSA have been successful here. This distraction did allow for the Union to pick up their 2 flags in the field. CSA's lost a hell of a lot of tickets in the last 3 minutes. They're still ahead on tickets though, which is what matters for them at the moment. Union hadn't been able to win one of these charges yet, so this is kind of the way that the Union's going to win this, if they win this, is to put the CSA into braking, then take the point, which instantly wins. But that means they're going to have to win a charge, win the charge that puts them into that puts the CSA into braking. Although this is the type of map that if you win any charge as this Union, you can usually, I'd imagine you can usually take the point and early cap. Either of these men dying here is bad for the Union. They're already behind on tickets. Alright, good running. Good job, Kevin. Oh, great shot! What was, how was, wow, Harkin. Damn.
Charles Bronson.
I don't know the reference, but Union's hanging out in the corn. They did recover their flags with that last charge and do a very decent amount of damage to the CSA's tickets. So what you might see as the Union You might see them push all the way back out here the way they did in the beginning. You might see them push this way towards the hill.
Going to go on to our left.
CSA is playing really well. Let's look at the imbalance. CSA has one more man, but they do have the infantry imbalance because of the 4 men on the battery. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, early guys, for what's about to come down here.
Holy moly, Jam.
Alright, shake your bag. Form it here, or among the case. Ignore that line.
We can be on the line, spread it out.
Don't get in front of them. Do not clump them. Spread it out. Do not block the ammo. Do not block the ammo. Do not block them getting the ammo. Do not block.
Oh, you die.
Well, its aggressive defense is working pretty well. This CSA group getting out of line tickets and dying might be really bad here, though. This might cost the CSA a lot of tickets. Plus, they might lose a flag here. So Lucian running out there by himself, dying out of line while leaving his flag down. His men do run away, and it did distract these men on the. It did distract 7th Texans a little bit, and that did allow these men, 36th and 9th Corps, to charge. It looks like it wasn't completely useless, but the Union is making a push towards the point. If the CSA's aggressive charge here puts themselves into breaking, then they lose. If this push puts CSA into breaking, they will not have time. They will not have time to retake the point. I think the point is going to be taken no matter what. I don't think the CSA can get back in time. That was a failed charge by the CSA. They lost. They lost so many tickets. The tickets are now even. This group could have taken the point. Obviously, they're going to wait, though. Union flag's down over here, so that's not good for the Union. This entire CSA regiment, the group, I think if they take this group out, they put the Union into breaking. Plus, they would put their flag. Oh, what is this flag? Oh, it's a CSA flag. I was concerned for the Union there. I think this is a mistake by the CSA being so far forward. So as soon as they hit breaking, they're so far from the point. It'll definitely be hard to take it back. but they're responding to it. They know there's people on the hill, I think, and they're gonna go dislodge them. In this attack, the CSA will go breaking, though. The CSA has lost their ticket advantage. They are now, I believe, they're about equal, if not losing, in the ticket battle right now. The only thing they're winning right now in the fact that the CSA, the Union has a flag down. Union's falling back. They don't want to be pushed off that. They don't want to be charged off that hill. They're just gonna let themselves be pushed back, consolidate their men in the field. Oh, you left. Excuse me for yawning. This game is very interesting. It's just I wake up late.
Hold your fire.
Up and over.
I stay up late, wake up late.
Up and over.
But here we are. CSA is consolidating on point. Yeah, as defenders, it only takes one bad charge, one aggressive move to lose your lead. And we see it time and time again where a defender has a 50% ticket advantage and chooses the wrong moment or gambles it on a charge. So with the distraction Lucian had on this right side, it was only 3 or 4 men. It might not have been a big enough distraction, but with that distraction, the CSA gambled and charged in on him, and CSA lost that charge. They won the charge, but they lost the ticket battle there. I'm not sure how. They died more out of line. They died more skirmishing, or perhaps it was just the sheer ticket advantage the Union has that the CSA did not capitalize. They did not win that charge. Yeah, IB here getting shot at by the 7th Texas. CSA lost their lead, I think, due to that artillery shot put the CSA into breaking. So now all the Union has to do is take the point to win. So now the CSA is on a big push. Union flag down. CSA is going to push these men off. I believe they're going to probably be able to wipe both these groups. CSA should be able to push this Union group off. They should have been able to charge him. I think shooting was bad. But you know what? I lied. Because you better shoot him out. You don't want to lose too many men in the melee. This could be bad for the CSA though. CSA needs to run. IB needs to get their men. Oh well, never mind. This is a very spread out charge. I cannot believe the 2 Corps was so spread out. I thought they were going to win that for sure. But they decided to turn and run back towards point to help out their friends in the rest of 2 Corps in 7th Texas. But these 2 Union groups should be getting wiped out here shortly. Very fast movement from IB to realize that their help is needed to put themselves in a good spot behind them.
Keep going, keep going.
And this will be 2 Union flags down, perhaps. Archer might be able to get out. But this is just a turkey shoot. This is unfortunate from the Union side perspective. They got wiped. They did get a flag. 2 Union flags down. That is bad. If the CSA can somehow put the Union into final push before these flags respawn, that's a fat chance. But if they do, that would be a big moment for them. So now the CSA, the Union should just hang back till about 14 minutes on the black timer. They should just wait for these flags to respawn. They should not be sending men out like this. The more men they send out like this to die out of line, and if this flag gets killed, then it won't respawn. But it looks like he's going to take it out of bounds. Oh, he did not quite get it out of bounds. So this is still a 4-minute spawn. That's another 4.5-minute spawn. He did not get that flag out of bounds, unfortunately. He was so close to. And that actually might not be a bad place for the CSA to hold, but the Union's going to head out there. They're going to retake that flag. And the Union charge. I think that was a little early. I think you take your flag back and consolidate, but maybe that was the consolidation.
GG. GG.
Yep, that's pretty much GG. That is what the CSA just said. GG.
Another case at this point. I got it because you have glitchy.
Yeah, this fucking...
They make the same.
And here's a good push. It's not GG yet. The CSA said GG, but this is not GG. I mean, as much as it's charging across the open field, but like, I don't expect it to work. But this pistol could do everything. This pistol could take out everyone. Plus one good artillery shot. This could be it. This Union could win, but I don't think they are. I think the CSA. Good charge in the back there. Prevent the rest of the Union to get onto the point there.
Get online, Abby.
And that should be the end of the game. I don't think there's another push. That looked pretty coordinated. Obviously, charging across the field is going to lose most of your men. And then hitting this fence as the CSA got there in time to hold the fence. So it just looked like a lot of Union men, and you never know what's going to happen. If every single Union guy landed their shot there, very possible. Here's another push. Here's another push. And there's that. CSA hits last stand, but there's only 15 seconds left. Oh, actually, that was way closer than it should have been. Imagine if 4 flags or 2 flags on the point. Overtime would have been crazy there. But GG, zoo, zoo, zoo. Good little Sunday fun day. I guess there was some sort of. Well, I'm not 100% sure what happened, but this is no longer the SSL. It's just the Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day, EU Sunday event. Good to see the showing here, and looked, it was a fun match. Looks fun rounds, 2 fun rounds. Let's see what the end screen at. Let's see what the casualties are like. So with the CSA up, the CSA really aggressive defense, charging forward into the artillery, charging up the road. Anytime you see the CSA going past this hill, I'd say that's aggressive. They almost were off the map completely here. I felt like this charge here, if the CSA had gone into breaking here, and this Union unit had gotten on the point, I think that could have been the end of the game. But good job. Looks like the CSA had less casualties than the Union, and that's that. Zoo, zoo, zoo. And until next time, have a good one.